This take might be a bit too picante for the populace, but I think one of the reasons that biracials with white moms end up adopting this too white for the black kids, too black for the white mythology is because that's the messaging they receive from their mothers. What are my credentials? Imagine. But I was reflecting on this recently because growing up, a lot of the time, I felt distinctly other, and I was one of those mixed kids that felt like I didn't want to be associated with black culture and desperately tried to white knuckle, hair straighten, punk rock my way, book read my way into whiteness. When I actually reflect on my upbringing and on my adolescence, the black girls weren't rude to me or dismissive of me or frankly ambivalent towards me because I was mixed. It was because I was insufferable. And I learned how to be that insufferable somewhere, and I think it was from my mother. I learned it by understanding my hair and my very being as inconvenient. I learned to recognize my own blackness as a source of frustration. And when I did hear positive things about my blackness, it was things like, well, white people tan their skin to look like you. People perm their hair to have hair like yours. And it was always done in this super fetishizing way that didn't ever leave me feeling proud of my blackness. And when I looked around my family and the dynamics of my family and how they engaged with race, how they thought about blackness, I wasn't exactly picking up from them that it was something that I should be proud of as a component of my identity. I was actually encouraged to see myself neutrally, and neutral is white. I also internalized the idea that black people were monolithic and behaved and engaged in a very specific way that was overtly and subtly conveyed to me as being not very good. Embarrassing, noisy, loud, uneducated. And so when the time came for me to socialize, I already had all of these embedded beliefs about where I sat racially from a point of identity, what I was rejecting and what I was pandering to. I could have been welcomed with open arms and truly believe there were times, especially in my early childhood and middle school days, where I was, but I was unable to receive it because my identity had already been fractured. My relationship to blackness had already been damaged, if you will. And I had already been conditioned to see this part of me, and therefore this part in others, as lesser, as undesirable, and frankly, as problematic.